What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. If you guys have any recommendation, leave in the comment section. I'll get to it as soon as possible. What we're about to do right now, we're about to react to Wilt Chamberlain highlights the GOAT in his prime 4K. You know what I'm saying? With Wilt Chamberlain, he's definitely one of the greatest players of all time, bar none. As a matter of fact, where would I put Wilt Chamberlain? I probably would put him at number 2, actually. I probably would put him number 2, behind Michael Jordan. I know a lot of people going to say, well, Wilt Chamberlain, dog, he was better than Michael Jordan. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. While Wilt Chamberlain is definitely closely behind. The guy had athleticism. He still got an unbreakable record that is still unbreakable to this day. You know what I'm saying? And yet people want to dismiss what Wilt Chamberlain do because he played in an era filled with plumbers and lawyers and all that. Even then, you cannot deny this man was athletic. So, but we're about to check it out. Let's get to it. Look at that. He was 7'1". He played for the Philadelphia Warriors, Philadelphia 76er, and the Los Angeles Lakers.
He thought, and rightfully so, that he was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
Hey.
Physically, he was still
Boom.
the most important
Look at that.
basketball player that ever played this league, period.
That Bill Russell.
Close to him in terms of just
the guy talking right now, Bill Russell. He have 11 rings. That was I heard an interview, right? Like the guy, I forgot his name, but he told Wilt, he was like, I got Michael number 1, I got you at number 2 because you got 2 rings. And Wilt Chamberlain was like, I got a friend of mine who I talk to at least once a week. Do you know what he said about it? He was like, what? He doesn't say anything about it because the man got 11. Wilt Chamberlain owned him. Look at that in color too. Let me see.
This was more than just some big guy who dunked the basketball.
Let me see. Boom! The key was bigger too. Look at that. Boom.
The physical prowess was unbelievable. He's going to the basket.
Boom! Wilt Chamberlain. Let me see. Oh, that was an amazing block right there. Alright. Oh, all that in color too. Well, and look how widespread his wingspan is, man. Look at that. That Wilt, he was unstoppable, man. So, ooh.
It's just
hard
for people to fathom.
Nice pump fake right there.
We talk about.
Oh, nice.
When we say what he did. He did things that just defy
Boom.
description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk.
Put that talkie right there.
He couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, he was just a great basketball player.
Oh, that alley-oop. Oh, wait, got the rebound for Bill Russell, man. Like Bill Russell had a better career, and of course he was a better leader. But I think overall basketball player, I think Wilt Chamberlain is the better overall basketball player. Sorry for the stammering. But oh, shoot! Look at that! Bam! Look at Bill, man. They said all he does is dunk. And maybe so, but he used that foot to finish. That's a nice assist right there. That's that win. That's right. He assists. He used
display him all the time because he was asked to do other things.
He can hurt you
you're right.
like that also.
Boom.
That was a great pass.
Wilt Chamberlain, man.
National Basketball Association this year.
Obviously, in his legend remains across the whole league. I'm glad the 3-point line.
Man, I'm glad that
he would have figured that out probably. I'm glad the 3-point line wasn't around for him. He would have figured that out probably too.
He probably would have. I think that's how great Wilt Chamberlain was, because not only was he able to dominate, but I think he was able to adapt. He probably would have been one of the first center to utilize the 3-point shot, but but we'll never know. Look at his jump shot and everything.
Played in this era. Let's put it that way.
But I'm glad Steph Curry giving props to the old school basketball player, man. A lot of current players don't. And a lot of people don't. Look at that. Boom. So, my buddy, look with the mask on.
That was not his game. And if you remember, the main point is 60% or more of Wilt's shots came on fadeaways.
Look at that.
Chamberlain is the greatest
Ooh.
scoring machine.
Like the fadeaway right there. That was Michael Jordan and Kobe got the fadeaway,
Here's
man.
one you can't stop. The fall away.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
And he hits this repeatedly. Despite
Man.
good defense. That fall away.
Man, that was beautiful right there. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at the key. Actually look like a key. I wish the key looked like that nowadays.
Unbelievable shot, Pete. If he gets that close
Let's
to the
see.
basket, I don't see how anyone...
Woo-hoo-hoo!
I think with his competitive spirit that he had, that's the one thing
Yep.
about Wilt. Wilt did not like to lose. He always wanted to win. So if he'd have been
Eh.
6'4", 6'5", or 6'6", I think he would have had the determination. He probably would have had more of that killer instinct also to dunk the ball and destroy people. Because of his size,
That's
I
true.
think he really held back most of the time and didn't try to dominate with his physical body. And I thought, quite frankly, that he was more of a finesse player than a power player. And yet, when he did
That's
focus
true.
on the power and exert that physical presence, he was...
I wish they would have showed the people who talking.
As great as you were because of the time, or would you be as great now? I mean, there's.
I think he would be great now.
Now there were 3 in your year.
Well, I disagree with you there. I think it was a lot of big guys that played.
There were. They say the average basketball player back then was like what, 6'7", and I think that the average right now is 6'7". You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think Wilt Chamberlain would have adapted. I think he would have adapted to current time.
Yeah, a few guys taller than I was, a lot of 7-footers, but today the guys are much more athletic.
That's true.
But I think sometimes when you have all that going for you in the body,
Man.
how is your head?
Look at that. Boom. Off the one hand. Look at that. Bam.
I think I'm the only guy on this planet that knows how really good you are. Because he was smart on top of everything else.
He was. He had a high basketball IQ.
The Celtics press the ball to keep it away from Chamberlain.
Bam.
Anyway.
It was hard to take a ball away from Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain, boxed in and all, still gets
Woohoo!
Chamberlain banks it in.
Chamberlain outside.
That was nice. Look at that. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Look, a lot of fadeaway, a lot of bank shots. A lot of these stuff that current players do, Wilt Chamberlain were doing beforehand.
He just shoots over everybody.
Puts it up, Wilt knocks
Hey.
it down.
Man.
Great shot by Chamberlain. Jones, 3-on-2. Russell. Blocked
Bam.
by Chamberlain. A great
Oh,
play by
nice.
Chamberlain. 2 great plays by Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh.
Now let's watch his defense.
Oh. See, look at that.
Wilt plays by
Woohoo!
Jumps it up over Wilt.
Hey, that was nice.
4 block shots for Chamberlain.
Woohoo! He blocked Bill Russell, man.
Nice play.
Oh, woohoo!
Drives it down his throat.
Bam.
Blocked by Chamberlain.
Said there's no Chamberlain getting blocked by Wilt Chamberlain because that man was a monster. Boom. Sam Jones. Rest in peace, Sam Jones.
The 3-inch height advantage.
Woohoo, Wilt Chamberlain, man.
Havlicek.
Hey, that was nice.
Chamberlain has the rebound. Jonah Drummond.
Dude was incredible, man.
There. Good block.
Woohoo!
Penetrates, gives to Jackson.
Damn. He was an excellent scorer and an excellent defensive player. That's why I can see why a lot of people would prefer Wilt Chamberlain as a GOAT over like people like Michael Jordan. And to me, Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but you cannot deny Wilt Chamberlain is one of the very few players who can challenge Michael Jordan as the GOAT, as the greatest player of all time. Woo! Damn.
That's what he calls his finger roll.
That finger roll right there. Damn. Ho-ho. Look at that. He was smart too. Bam. Bro, Russell, yo. Over the dynasty Celtics team. I think that's why the Celtics was dominant because they just had a better team. Had the better overall team. But Wilt Chamberlain, as great as Wilt Chamberlain was, he didn't have as great of a team that he did. That he should have. He had all the Hall of Famers like Paul Arizin and Hal Greer and Billy Cunningham. Of course, with the Lakers with Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. But when you compare that to the Celtics team, the 60 Celtics team, that we have Bill Russell, Sam Jones, Bob Cousy, John Havlicek, Tommy Heisen, and KT Jones, and so many other great players I can't think of right now. Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, and a few others. You know, like we have squad like that, then you know, like then it was hard to beat the Celtics team. Let's see, bam, woo.
Where you got 45 points, 28, 30 boards. I think you got
62 one night. I remember very clearly.
62 off you.
Yeah. I won't ever forget that.
Yeah, Bill Russell saying, well, they got 62 off of him. Off of Bill Russell. That's how great Bill Russell was. Not Bill Russell, but Wilt Chamberlain. But I need to do a mixtape over Bill Russell. You know, because this video is about Wilt Chamberlain. But if there's a mixtape of Bill Russell, I definitely want to react to that. Look at that.
Rebound game. How about that? To go against Bill Russell, the great defender, and get 55 rebounds. People say, well, he wouldn't do that today.
Maybe not, but he probably would get a lot of rebounds.
If I really want to dominate the game, would rebound. And it was something also very gratifying.
Look at, man, the rebounds. The art of rebound right there. Look at that. They slapped the board too, man. Look at that.
One of the greatest scores, rebounders ever.
Look at LeBron James, man. I think Wilt Chamberlain would have dominated LeBron James. I think LeBron James more athletic and more like more muscular. But I think if Wilt Chamberlain would have played in today's era, and with all the sport medicine that he had, I think not only Wilt Chamberlain would be bigger and stronger, but I think he would have dominated LeBron James. I honestly think he would have. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention Wilt Chamberlain was just that tough too. So, as a matter of fact, Wilt Chamberlain think he could dominate Michael Jordan. Now with that, I'm not totally sure. I don't think he probably would have totally dominated Michael Jordan, but I think he would give Michael Jordan one of his money. I think he would have given Kobe a run of his money too. I think Kobe would have given Wilt Chamberlain one of his money as well. But look at that, bam! That domination. Look at that, bam! He's so athletic, like this is a cheat. It's basically a cheat code right there. Wilt Chamberlain basically a cheat code. Look at that! Boom! See that? I see that if he was a little bit more dominant, and he was dominant, but I think he would have. He probably would have just slammed it and everything. But that wasn't the game right there. The game wasn't just slam dunk. You know, the game was just score. You know, like and use your body as much advantage as you can. You know, be more finance. You know what I'm saying? To able to really slam dunk, you know, that'll be like Dr. J, you know, people like Dr. J, Shaquille O'Neal, I don't know, like that, Michael Jordan and them, Dominique Wilkins, and of course, Vince Carter. Boom, right there. Boom. Kevin Durant, man. I think Wilt Chamberlain would have laughed at Kevin Durant, like, are you serious? Like that's some soft shit. Look at that, boom, right there. Look at that, bam. Like it.
He's got it. Chamberlain at 75.
75, damn. Look at that. One of the excellent scores of all time.
He's got it now.
Yeah.
His first 6 years in the pros,
yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain averaged 42 points, 25 rebounds, 3 assists.
Damn, only 3 assists. But I know that he would average more like later down the line. But
muscles his way under for a 2-pointer.
Man, look at that, dominant over people like Bill Russell. Boom.
He's on another level.
James Harden, one of the most overrated players of all time.
79 complete games.
79?
Yeah. One game because they got thrown out.
That was inconceivable, Does.
Look at that. All in color, too. This guy is it's amazing. The Big Dipper. That's what they call the Big Dipper. Did he have other nicknames as well? I think he did.
I mean, when I look back in retrospect,
Give me 1 second, y'all.
what are they doing to me?
Bam. That was nice right there.
Jesus, it must have been sometime when I could have gotten a rest.
But unbelievably,
Let's
he
see.
never took one.
Boom.
Gives it to Chamberlain.
How the hell do you stay so strong all season? How do you avoid fouling out? How do you take a beating every night with guys pushing you, punching you, grabbing you, and come back the next night fresh as a daisy?
Cause it's Wilt Chamberlain, that's why. He was like, I heard that he was also one of the strongest player of the time. That's why I say, like, you know, like with today's modern medicine and everything, I think he will be stronger than LeBron James.
People pay to see.
Look at that, boom.
And I was able to deal with it in such a way that only missing 7 minutes. And I look back on it now and go, hey, Hal, you know, I can't believe it myself.
I would love to see him play against some of these centers today. It would.
I would too. Like imagine Wilt Chamberlain versus Shaquille O'Neal versus Patrick Ewing versus Hakeem Olajuwon,
And even more shouting.
David Robinson and all that. I know he played against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar early in his career, like very early in his career. Who else was
5-0.
Look at that.
50.
Matter of fact, he played against Wes Unseld. He said one of the few players that he was actually afraid of was Wes Unseld. We actually need to do a reaction to Wes Unseld highlight. We're gonna do more of these sports highlights. Cause we did one with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. You know, now I want to do one with Wilt Chamberlain. We're doing one with Wilt Chamberlain. I want to do one for Bill Russell, Elton Baylor, you know, like Oscar Robertson and Terry West. Look at that, Wilt Chamberlain.
They're against the best players in the world.
Man.
The jump shot. It's no good. Chamberlain.
Woohoo! See. I want to say I'm very grateful for my dad because he teaches us, like, you know, basketball history.
I mean, miraculous.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he teaches like the old school basketball.
Scored 50.
Let me see.
Miraculous thing.
What do you say about Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan was beautiful, man. Well, to watch.
1 times in his career. Impressive.
Yeah, Bill Russell.
5 times in 1 season.
Shit.
The biggest, strongest, and the greatest scorer of all.
That's why Wilt Chamberlain thought he was better than Michael Jordan, man. You're like, and the thing about Wilt Chamberlain was that he said it like.
I heard one team had what they thought was the perfect defense against you. They locked the dressing room door.
I wish that would show more Wilt Chamberlain personality as well because he was like he had the charisma, right? Like he could get girls. Like I heard he had got 20,000 girls. You know what I'm saying? It might have been far fetched, but you don't know. You never know. But that was a great video, man. Wilt Chamberlain is definitely like one of the greatest players of all time. I put him at number 2 behind Michael Jordan. Like mainly because you know Michael Jordan was more like Michael Jordan was definitely like I think he did like he won 6 championships. He had 6 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? I wish Wilt Chamberlain would have won more championships, but like I said, he played against the Dynasty Celtics team. You know what I'm saying? And man, that was hard to go by. But with that being said, what do you guys think of Wilt Chamberlain? Let me know. Comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe to your boy. You can check out my previous video where I did with Magic Johnson. Peace, love, and rock and roll.